Hello and welcome back to my server play. This is Hillsboro2D2P, and as you can see, since the last one, I've done a little bit of work. I made the famous Direwolf 20 9x9, but versus using cobblestone, I was a little classier and I decided to use wood. Not that there's anything wrong with cobblestone, so if by some odd chance Direwolf 20 sees this video, he's not thinking that I think he has no class. But anyways, moving on, I've collected quite a few resources, made a bunch of blocks in anticipation to later having to make a some sort of sorting system. I just wanted to already be prepared, so let me take you for a tour of the things I've done. Cleared out quite a bit of area, as you can see, and we got a creeper trying to sneak up on me. I should probably try to get rid of him real quick. Come on, buddy. Let's get him away from my stuff, though, so that way if he does happen to blow, he doesn't take everything with him. As you can see, I found a little bit of sugarcane, so I built a small sugarcane farm knowing that I was going to need it. This right here is what I plan on working on today, but we will get back to that. Oh my, there is another creeper over there as well. They're just all over the place. I created a mine shaft for myself over here so I could start getting ores and such. It's made it nicer than I probably should have. I mean, after all, it is just a mine shaft. I've dug down quite a ways. Made several different shafts. As a matter of fact, if you look down here, I've gotten lucky. There, as you can probably see if you look right here, I found a mine shaft. I will, after I start to move a little further on and I feel a little more secure, I'll actually go in there and start looking around, trying to collect stuff, particularly rail, because I want to try to do something with rails here. All the way down to level, I believe it was 10. Should have stopped at level 11 because you start to hit the top of lava at 10. As you can see here, I found myself a little bit of a lava supply, which is I'm going to be needing today. Alright. But as you can see what I've already done, I will move on. What I plan to do today is doing all this digging has gotten to be pretty tedious, I'd say is a good word for it. I'd like to speed that process up a little bit, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to build a Tinker's Construct Smeltery, so I can make a few tools that will be more useful. They're not going to be awesome tools. Most of them will probably just be made of stone temporarily, so that way I have something that I can work with. I will be building a mallet that will probably be made out of iron, but the biggest reason for all this is just so that I can start to do some ore doubling. As you will see here, got plenty of ore. I really haven't used a whole lot. I did a little bit of iron ore, so that way I can make a bucket, a couple other things. The iron pickaxe I got luckily out of some, I think it was a chest I found, or no, it wasn't a chest. I think it may have been a drop off of something. No, it was a chest. I found an overworld chest, and it managed to be a chest in the village that's nearby. But anyways, yeah, this here is going to be for my smeltery, so that way it's just right out front of the building. It's not inside. As I had said in a previous episode, this is only going to be temporary. I actually plan on doing some sort of high-tech, futuristic type looking building. Not much of an architect, but I'm going to see what I can do. Anyways, to get going, I got all the supplies I should need right here. That's iron. Sand. Some glass. And of course a bucket. So let's get started on it. Shut this gate just in case, or door just in case. Okay, in order to get started, what I need to do is I need to make something called grout. Grout, once fired, will allow me to start creating seared bricks, which is the main component in building the smeltery. Oh, come on here. Oh, that's right, it doesn't let me do that. But the first thing I need to do is make a whole bunch of these. And there it is. Well, either I miscalculated, or no, I definitely had to miscalculate on one of them. We'll find out which. Anyways, I gotta cook these suckers up and get me some coal out here. Put that on in there. Okay, and while we are waiting for that, I will cut back to it, and so you're not bored stiff watching this stuff cook. So I will be right back. Okay, it looks like we're almost finished with the cooking. Anticipating that it's going to finish soon. I'm just taking what we have, and I'm going to get started with the odds that it will be finished by the time we get there. In order to build this, we need certain parts in order to get this accomplished. We're going to need one of these, a smeltery drain. Going to need a smeltery control unit. Going to need, alright, where is it? Seared tank. Going to need a seared faucet. Yep. Let's try that again. Seared faucet. Going to need a casting table. And then we will need a ton of seared bricks. Yes, another thing we're going to need is this unit requires lava to keep running. I'm not one to just keep pouring buckets and buckets and buckets in, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a tank using the Ender IO fluid tank. Oh, that's right, but first thing I'm going to need to do is, of course, make some iron bars. This particular little block here will allow me to hook it up next to the smeltery, so that way and fill it with lava, and as it empties, it will empty it into the smeltery. And after I get the smeltery filled up, I can go fill this bad boy back up again, stick it right next to the smeltery, and it gives me a larger supply of lava throughout the time, and I don't have to continue to go back and fill it up over and over again. Alright, looks like we got the rest of these done. So, and while I was offset, I was thinking I might actually have not made enough of these seared bricks, so I went off and I actually made some more grout just in case. I can't spell worth a darn either, so therefore if you see me using the mod name instead, it's because I actually can't spell the particular block I'm looking to make. I mean, laugh if you want, it's just a weakness I have. And I had mentioned that I might actually be doing a Twitch for when I'm not around, and I have decided I will do that. I actually set it up, and as I after I'm done with this, I will actually look up all the information and I will post it along with this video if you want to watch me do all the boring stuff. Okay, what this requires is it requires a 9x9 area surrounded by bricks or other pieces of the smeltery system. Okay. In this case, let's pull that bad boy out. Well, see, yep, I am definitely going to need more bricks. This is not enough to do what I plan on doing. Put the controller block there. Matter of fact, let me move this. Put it right there. See, I need a bunch more bricks, which means I'm going to have to do some more cooking. And I will be right back. Okay, I'm back. If my math was right, I should have needed 32 more bricks to finish that off. I'm almost done with them. We'll find out if I was correct. If not, I will have to go get more of the materials necessary to cook up some more, but I'm pretty sure it's 32. But I will probably actually need more to create some of the other stuff, so yeah, we'll be taking another pause in order to get it, unless you guys really want to watch me go collect these materials, which I personally don't think you do. But anyways, at least we can finish that off first. So here we go, another 8. I could have made just a single layer high, yes, but you know, this way I'm able to, oh, boom, there it is. I'm able to do more ores at one time, and now we got a fully functioning multi-block creation. 2 more things I need to add here. I need to add the faucet, and I need to add the casting table. Here, now I got my bucket and I've got my fluid tank, so let's head over and get some lava to fill the bad boy up with. This tank will hold 16 buckets of any kind of fluid. What's nice about it is when you break it, the fluid stays in it, and it also has directional controls for input and output, so I can actually set this up right next to it and have it pump in the lava, which is exactly what I plan on doing. And as you saw earlier, I managed to find a pool of lava which will suit my purposes just fine. As you can see, I'm starting to get a bit of experience going on from all the stuff I've done. I will be honest, I get a little nervous when I start to get this much XP, so I might have to be looking into doing like a drain or something, so that way I can get the XP and get it out off of me and into a safe location, because I hate getting up to this level and then dying. Some people it's not a big deal, but for me, I still have nightmares of my early days of Minecraft where I would die and I would lose all this experience and not be able to get back as quickly as I can now. Alright, currently we have 11,000 millibuckets. This sucker holds 16,000 millibuckets. 2 more. And it is filled. Alright. First thing to do, get really close. There it is. See, I got a fluid tank filled with lava. And you're probably saying, well, you know, you're still gonna have to fill that up. Yeah, but I can take this with me. I don't have to go bucket by bucket to bring it over to there. It just makes it a lot easier. As a matter of fact, after I'm done with you guys, I'm gonna break it again and go fill it back up, and then just put it down so it has a full tank of lava to go along with it. Alright, like that. Go to the configure IO. I want to push. Oh, I did put it right. Yep. Always active. Yeah, so why isn't it pushing out? Oh, it's because I'm in the wrong place. Alright. So that would be the back side. Let's turn that off real quick. This would be the side I want to do it to. There it is. I had it trying to push into the brick behind it. Now, as you can see, interesting. Hold on, yeah. So let's go ahead and it's possible that the controller has to be down here. Yep, that's it. And then there it is. So a lot more room. All right. And this still has another 12,000 millibuckets, which just means it has 12 buckets of lava in it. Let's get out some of this ore. I have collected a ton of iron, which I would really like to get smelted up. But I also, before I even do that, I am going to need to pull one of these books because I cannot remember how, but I want to actually make some bronze, well, not bronze, but a particular alloy. Aluminum brass is what I want, so I need 1 copper and 3 aluminum. Wrong one. So we will make 3 worth. And by adding levels to this, you're able to create more. My reasoning for doing this is you have to make like plates that can be filled up. Moldings basically is what they are. I can't remember exactly what they're called. And you use this particular type of metal to make moldings. You can also use gold, which is normally the direction I go later on, since I normally end up with so much gold I don't know what to do with it all. But early on, this is what I need to do. And the first thing I'm going to do is use it to make ingots, which means I am going to have to old school create an ingot. Yeah, we'll just do it. I got plenty of coal, so it's not a big deal if I use one. Even though 1 coal can actually do 8 of them, 8 ores. I'm not going to worry about it, considering I'm only doing 1. I just put that copper ingot in here. Once this is all done, boom, I got molten aluminum brass. I pour in, and now I can make ingots. And since I don't really need this, I'll leave it in there. I don't really need it in there, but I'll leave it. It's not a big deal. We'll take some iron. Sleep through the night. I don't want to be doing this, and all of a sudden here, as the creeper explodes and takes away everything I've been working towards. And there it is. Alright, and while I'm doing this, I will cut screen and come back when we're all finished. Okay, as you can see, I managed to get a lot of iron in my time off, and I've put it all in. This is not counting what I've already made ingots out of. I got a full stack here and a stack of 23 there, so I say we're making good progress in heading in the right direction to get things going. But anyways, moving on, there are several tables and such we're going to need to make. As a matter of fact, I actually need to make some more grout. I found out I actually need a little bit of this stuff to create the tables. I don't need a whole lot more, but just enough. There it is. In order to actually make anything using this, you need a bunch of different tables. Starting with, you need what is known as the stencil table. This allows you to build the designs in order to create your different tools, and that requires something called blank patterns, which are real easy to use. It just requires a couple of planks and a couple of sticks. So we'll make, say, 8 of those, and then build myself a stencil table, which of course a stencil table requires that, and one of these. There it is. It's one thing I don't really care for, is they're not always the most intelligent things in the world, because I have these dark oak, which works just as well as using regular oak, but it doesn't recognize it. Next thing we need is a tool station. This requires a crafting station blank pattern, which I should have in my inventory. The tool station actually takes the stencils and allows you to actually create stone versions of them that you will help you to make molds out of later. Next on the list, pattern chest, which of course requires one chest, and a blank pattern. This will allow you to hold your different molds and your stencil patterns. You could use the regular chest, but it's nice, clean, and it kind of goes along with it. Finally, you need a forge tool. The tool forge, which actually allows you to put the tools and weapons together. This is kind of an expensive pattern. Requires 4 blocks of iron and 3 seared bricks, which is why I ended up having to make some more seared brick. And also requires a tool station, which means I will have to build another one. And then of course get 4 of those. Luckily I have a lot of iron, at least a lot of iron for right now, and pull out what I made here. Did I make enough? I may not have made enough. Nope, I only have 2, which means I need to make 2 more grout in order to get this done. Okay, looking at my video, I've come to realize that the last segment of this video that I had made didn't seem to fix very well, and I missed everything. But I will go ahead and show you what I did instead. As you can see, I made the thing. You were aware of that, but I got all the different benches made, and in the process I ended up making, let's open up my inventory, starter hammer, a iron lumber axe, and an iron excavator. What each of these do is, the starter hammer will cover a 3x3 area of things like stone. Lumber axe will literally cut down as much of a tree as possible until it loses its durability. And the iron excavator will do much like the starter hammer does, except it does it to like dirt, sand, gravel, that kind of thing. I will show you a quick demonstration of at least the hammer, if I can get out. At least the hammer and the excavator. First, come up here for the excavator. Get to a nice top area. See right here? Alright, it won't be quite a 9x, but you'll get the picture. If I just show you it. Alright. See right here. We'd have a 9x9 block, or 3x3 block if it wasn't for this one missing. Boom. Gone. As for the hammer, we'll come over here to the mine. Not that one. There. There you are. There you go. It took a 9x9 area, a chunk right out of it. Anyways, that is all I really needed left to show you of this on this video. I hope you enjoyed what you saw. If you did, please like, subscribe, comment, whatever. If you have any suggestions, go ahead and leave comments. I have started a Twitch site where I will do all the boring stuff, and it will be commented. I will leave its location in the comments. So I hope you have a good day, and thanks for watching.